Hello viewers, I'm Rakib. In this lesson, I'm going to talk about the vanishing point filter in Photoshop. I'll discuss two things: object placing in an image and cloning with clone stamp tool, and in the both cases maintaining the perspective. So let's get started with placing an object. So let's say in this wall we want to place our logo, which is here. So we will press and hold Ctrl and click here to make selection, and then we'll press Ctrl C to copy, and we'll press Ctrl V to paste it here. And now as you can see, this is a flat logo, and the background is in a perspective, so we have to transform this logo to place it perfectly. So we can do it with the transform tool. Holding shift, we can decrease it, we can change the points like this. But this is doing it manually. A lot better option is using vanishing point for this kind of things. So we have our logo copied, and now we will create a new layer first for keeping our changes. So let's go to filter, vanishing point, and we need to draw the perspective first using this create plane tool. It works like the polygonal lasso tool. We need to define the 4 points. We'll click here, click here, and if it goes wrong, then you can hit backspace to do it again. So we have completed drawing our plane, and it's in the blue color, but you may see the yellow or red color like this. The red means it's not a perspective at all and you can't use it, and when it's yellow, that means it's close to a perspective and you can use it, but it's not perfect. And when it's blue, then you are good to go. So now if you drag this midpoint, then we can complete the remaining area, and then we can also drag this point to make it more correct. Let's zoom out and modify it a bit. So now if you want, you can also draw a horizontal plane, clicking here, holding Ctrl from the keyboard. When the cursor turns to read symbol, you can drag it to draw another plane like this, and we can also modify it and drag the midpoint to complete it. Let's zoom out. So we have completed drawing the both plane. Now we can press Ctrl V to paste the logo, and you can see the Marquee tool is selected, and now we can insert it into the perspective. You can see it's maintaining the perspective completely in the vertical and horizontal edges, and we can place it like this. We can also make a copy using the holding the Alt, and we can select the transform tool from here, hold shift and make it smaller and place it here. We can also make another copy and go outside the box. It will still maintain that perspective even though we didn't draw anything here, but we can still use that perspective, and we can also rotate it to make the correction. And after that we can select the Marquee tool again and click outside. We'll click OK, So now you can see how perfectly they are placed. Two more things we can do here. One is we can change the blending mode to either overlay or the hard light, like this. That will make it more realistic. And also you can um, apply blur with very small amount of strength. We can brush to decrease the sharpness. So that's how you can place external objects in an image using the vanishing point filter in Photoshop. So now let's see the cloning. So here in this image, the background is in another perspective, and we want to remove this boy from this image. To do that, if you use the clone stamp tool and apply it here, then you can see it's doing completely wrong, because it's not a flat image, it's in a perspective, and when it's coming closer it's increasing the pattern size. So you can't do it with this simple cloning. So we need to use the vanishing point here. So to do it, we'll create another layer and we'll go to filter, vanishing point, and we have to draw the plane once again. We'll click here. You just have to find something that you can follow to draw this perspective plane. Now you can drag the midpoint to cover the areas. So I think it's perfect now. So we will choose the clone stamp tool here, and now as you can see that I use the hardness 0, and here the heel is off, because when you turn it on or use the luminance, it works more like the healing brush tool rather than clone stamp tool. I'll switch it off here, and we need to hold Alt and click here to sample, and then we can zoom in. Even though you are using vanishing point filter, you need to do it very accurately following these patterns. So it's done. We'll click OK. That's the before and after. You can see how nicely it has completed the job. If we want, we can add some noise. Going to filter, noise, add noise, choose it to Gaussian, and this amount is fine, I think, and we will hit OK. So that's before, this is after. So that's how you can apply the vanishing point cloning in your image. If you like this video, then you can share it and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next lesson.